Really quick, Brittany, why are you recording? Sending a video to Olivia.
Oh my gosh, she just got 100% on her math test.
I've had enough of you.
Sorry, talk time.
You need to leave.
Hey everybody, so this episode kind of hit me differently than the past two episodes. In a way, I have less to complain about, but I also have more to complain about. Mainly because I'm just confused. Anyway, just stay to the end of the clips and you can hear me ranting about if I believe this show is being rigged or not. We'll find out.
Hi, Hendrix.
Why are you not answering me?
Say hi, world.
I love you, AIKI squad. I hope you win.
썩 어렵지도 않은 안무였고
여기 한번
턴 1, 턴 2 약간 연습하면 이거 되겠다.
이거 그거 앞머리
국내에서만 그렇게 한 게 되게 와닿았어. 뭔가 내가 너무 우물한 개구리였구나. 내가 아무리 이 안에서 잘한다고
날고
이렇게 해도
And I think the thing that sticks out is my big hair. Hip-hop choreography isn't something that she's the strongest.
호수모. この赤い人もやっぱオーラある。
Whoa!
For some reason, I keep on finding a lot of similarity between your crew and their crew.
Because they're just too similar. There's no point.
I was literally about to say that because you're always going to be compared to. Literally about to say that. I think that's going to be you guys' challenge because you're always going to be compared to.
Kaea.
Ibukiちゃんは誰のバックダンスになるのか。
Thing may have been a little too milky for me. Wanted a little bit more oomph. What I need from you though is a little bit more texture. Ibuki too. Attack, 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 attack. I want to see the queen in you though.
Oh.
We can be soft. We can be flirty.
So how would you pick your worst dancer?
It's definitely a lot to do with attitude.
But we're not gonna mention that to them.
The director's cut it instead. Yeah. We're doing and right now, I don't like that.
Yeah.
ワーストダンサーにならないようにメインダンサーと仲良くしてください。忘れないで。メインダンサーに協力しよう。
잘 하더라고요.
同じ鏡で映るわけじゃないですか。こういたら。
気になりましたね、だいぶ。
同じ鏡で映るわけじゃないですか。こういたら。
気になりましたね、だいぶ。
Sorry, talk time.
It's so cold.
It might be funny if we gave the worst answer to the director's cut.
팁은 좀 아니긴 했지. 아직 됐어.
And we took.
Reina,
Yes.
do you know that talk and it's like waking up in the morning, thinking about so many things. Funny.
Okay.
That's so dumb choosing us because wouldn't you go for a team that has 0 points that makes him in the negative?
And then Korea, you will be, and then Korea.
한국이랑 일본 다 뒤에 세워놨잖아요.
We just felt like they look like us.
2つカットでもらえる時間が短かった分、それを実現させるのは実際すごく難しいなっていうのを感じました。
やっぱりちょっと足りないって思うところは多々ありました。よっしゃ、これいけたってもう確信しました。思うところは多々ありました。
Can they hear you? There's no purpose of this.
Yes.
かっこいい。Conveyor belt.
やばい。
난또 하면 저도 진짜 잘할 수 있는데 춤이나 잘 춰야지 뭐. 그냥 다 같이 하는 부분에서 내가 잘 안 돼.
춤이 근데 진짜 많아서 너무 좋다.
랑귀에지 바리어 とかもあって、本当にハニージェイさんは人一倍苦労したことはたくさんあると思うんですけど、ハニージェイさんがその5人より目立てるって実力はダンスで証明できるじゃないですか。オーラとか存在感とか。
이 프로그램 너무 싫어. 날 바보라 만들고 이게.
홀리뱅의 허니제이 씨가 최종 워스트 댄서로 확정되었습니다.
까지 우리를 장난시키는 장. Let's go. 아하. それもこの番組です。バムジャンプが脱落していいんですか？みんなにどれがいい？
ジャニーかい。
You're going down. You're going down. We're going up.
Oh, we're going up.
We're going up.
We go up. But you don't. But you don't. 대박이다. 이게 뭐야?
絶対にできないと思います。あれはもう誰にも真似できない。
I would like to start with Miss Ibuki because I swear the show is setting her up because I think she's kind of realized, like during this episode, she realized that her team is not going to win. So now I feel like she's just there. I know she got to feel like, is there some rigging going on? Because listen, but when it came to actually picking the winners for the leader battle, I thought everyone had kind of the same critiques, but I would like to point out how much I love Aliyah's critiques because, hold on, she was saying Marlee was too safe. Both the royal families were too similar. Ibuki and Honey need more texture or they were doing a little too much. Yeah, because Ibuki was up there doing, she was doing everything on that stage trying to compete. And I know she's like, this is dumb. This is stupid. It's dumb. And the critique for Ri.Hey was that, you can be a little more feminine if you want to be. And I agree with all those critiques. I think Aliyah's comments are great. I remembered them. My God, I would love her to be my teacher over those two men on the panel. Now, mind you, if Ri.Hey did not win the leader battle, I definitely would have thought something was rigged. And Honey, there's Honey J. Honey J was crashing out this episode. I don't remember her being like this in the past. It's like something's happening. Something behind the scenes. She's not having all these critiques just thrown at you. And I could imagine sitting there thinking, is it just because we're Korean and you're on a K-pop show? Or a Korean survival show? Like, you think we're gonna get favorited? Like, is that what they're thinking is happening to BUMSUP? And like, we'll go into that later. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. I did not like seeing Honey break down like this. And I'm not really sure it's because of the critiques against her specifically. I think it's because everyone in the show is acting like Korea is the worst group. And could you imagine hearing that week after week after week? It's been rough on the Korean group. But I could see her feeling some type of blame because she is the leader. And even with BUMSUP as a group, I feel like they just shoved some recognizable people up in there and called it a group. Because, like, I stand Monika down, but why is she here? Like, my girl's pregnant. She's still there, though. She still showed up to work. Like, she's just a seat filler now, and I'm living for it. Can we get more of her commentary, though? Has she ever even gotten a confessional? I don't think she's gotten a confessional. Can they give her at least a confessional before Team Korea gets kicked out? Because I don't see them winning at this point. But what did eat, though, was when Team Korea was doing their paid promotion for that translation app. And I'm sitting there like, Honey J just went through hell because she didn't know what anyone was saying to her, and she could not speak anything. And now, all of a sudden, oh, here's a translator app that you probably are not allowed to use. Which just feels like production's fucking with the Korean team too. Like, what is going on? I don't know. I don't know who production's favoriting right now, but I will get into that because I actually do feel like they might be favoring the Korean team. But I'll tell you why. There was someone who made a comment about BUMSUP leaving if the show lets them. And that made me kind of think, like, I get where they're coming from, because do you really think a Korean show is going to let the Korean group be the first out? Maybe the second out, and it will be a great exit for them because the edit that they're getting is fantastic. Like, we have plot lines going on, but like both the J's are getting a great edit. Lip J turning into mother, Honey turning into an underdog, Chucky's daughter about to be emancipated. The girls were making it really easy for them to edit Korea as the underdog victims because y'all were coming at them pretty damn hard. The other teams are kind of forcing them into this underdog category that I do not think they want to be in. And this isn't shade for Honey J making the final two in the dance leader battle. I swear this is not shade. I'm not saying that was rigged to put her up there. Anyway, maybe BUMSUP really was just thrown together last minute. As a group, they're not as strong as I think they would be if they were together like this for a few more years. I'm not saying Team Korea is doing bad in the competition, but I kind of do get some of the criticism that's going to them. And by that, I mean criticism on the show. I don't really know what the fans are saying this week. Okay. And then they wanted to stoke drama with picking the worst dancer, which they did this before, right? I cannot remember how they did it. What got me the most was AG Squad picking Royal Family as the worst dancer. I don't know if the Royal Family girls really were acting up that much. I don't know if I should believe the edit that they just kept replaying. She's on TikTok. I'm sorry, you can't say the full She's filming a TikTok. But I don't know how many times they really filmed a TikTok. I don't even know if they really did film a TikTok. They just showed them talking about it and filming dancing on their phones. But like I said, that could be a YouTube short. Okay. But the editors did have a lot of other clips they played with the group. It made them seem really kind of unprofessional and immature. And I know those women are not that. They're anything but that. But if I have to see Aliya talk about them filming a TikTok one more time, I swear, we need TikTok line distribution at this point. But I do have to say that the Aussie and New Zealand girls, I'm sorry y'all, I still don't really know what the difference is between Australia and New Zealand other than land and like the Hobbit stuff. But I think those girls are playing the game so damn hard. They're playing the game the hardest. Which is interesting to me because sometimes I forget that we're actually watching a game show. It's a competition show, that's a reality show, that's a survival show, it's a game show. So when I see people playing games on a game show like this, I'm not mad. And I think the girls played a little too hard because them trading the negative 50 points, it was like, what was the point of that? Like, isn't it just a wash now? I don't know, the feud is confusing me because they're just not feuding right. Like, something feels off, but off to the point that I'm not blaming production. When I say behind the scenes, I mean between the girls. Or maybe I'm the one who just don't feud right. But let's be honest, nobody was voting for worst dancer based off who was actually the worst dancer. Now, speaking of gameplay, Ibuki. If Ibuki were in a show like Big Brother or Survivor, oh, I would love and stan her because I already know what type of contestant she would be. And can we please give Ibuki a nap? Because this show is playing in her face. This show is playing in everybody's face, actually. because people could get mad at the Pro Korea edit and just take it out on BUMSUP, which is dumb because they have Monika. Something I just thought of again is Ri.Hey getting evil edited or a good edit? I don't know what edit they're trying to give her. I'm just a little confused. I just want to end off by saying, do I think rigging is happening? I don't know, maybe not. I'm pretty sure you can search mnet rig and come to your own conclusions.